Cooper Marcher here. I thought I would switch it up today and return to our classes so you can learn some new things. You may know from history class, as well as TV shows, movies, and books, that all of America's gold is kept in a vault at Fort Knox. This bullion bunker in the heart of Kentucky, of all places, is a mysterious, secret, well-guarded place that few people have seen. Fort Knox is, after all, the most secure place in the United States. Aside from piles of gold bars, what else do we know about this fortress of gold? Let's look at some facts about Fort Knox. Fort Knox was constructed in 1937. The original construction cost of the gold bullion depository was $560,000, which would be around $10 million in today's money. It was built with more than 4,200 cubic yards of concrete and 16,000 cubic feet of granite, with 750 tons of reinforced steel, 670 tons of structural steel. Despite its age, the structure is solid and impenetrable. The roof is so strongly built that it is bomb-proof. The main vault door cannot be breached by explosives, blowtorches, or drills. It is 21 inches thick and weighs more than 20 tons. Strict security measures are in place to keep Fort Knox secure. That means no one person knows the entire entry combination to access the gold vault. Instead, the information is divided up among several people. Even information about who knows a piece of the combination is classified. The United States is the largest holder of gold in the world. There is said to be more than 147.3 million ounces of gold. Nearly all the gold has been converted into gold bars, each weighing about 27 pounds. That much gold at the current market of gold means that Fort Knox is storing about $190 billion worth of gold. Although the depository at Fort Knox is visible from the highway, it is not a tourist attraction. In fact, visitors are not welcome there. It is so rare that outsiders are given a chance to see the gold vault that when it does happen, it's newsworthy. That's what happened in 2017 when the U.S. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell were granted rare access to the inner workings of Fort Knox, the first time visitors were allowed there in more than 40 years. Even the President of the United States, the highest office in the country, is denied access to Fort Knox. Only one president has ever been allowed inside the vault, and that is Franklin Roosevelt. In 1943, Roosevelt was concerned that the vault was not secure enough to protect the gold reserves from an enemy invasion. He traveled to Kentucky to inspect the vault himself and reportedly was very satisfied with what he saw. Guarding Fort Knox and its gold reserves are members of the United States Mint Police. Established in 1792, the Mint Police Organization is one of the country's oldest federal law enforcement agencies. Before being tasked with guarding the gold, each member of the Mint Police must go through a 3-month training regimen, followed by a 5-week specialized training in the field. Fort Knox is so secure that it has been used for special deposits from time to time. During World War II, the United States government feared that Washington, D.C. may be bombed. Therefore, the original copies of the Constitution, Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence were secretly moved to the gold vault at Fort Knox for safekeeping. In 1944, these historical documents were returned to Washington, D.C. Now, I don't know if you knew about this or not, but I find this very interesting. I wish they would let us visit, don't you? Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.